Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be giving messages for the week ahead and the energies at the moment. And it meant he might do a healing and clearing as well. So I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come through and speak through me. I would like you to know that I'm speaking on behalf of many angels, and when I speak, what I'm doing is clarifying to you deeper messages that you may have received at other times. I want you to know that there is no reason at the moment to feel that life is not going your way because you are feeling old energies, but new energies are fully supporting you to do everything you would like to on the earth plane. But the energies that you may feel are all about the past lives, energies that have held you back before. What I would like you to know is that there is no such thing as being able to go forwards consistently without going within at the moment, because the energies on the earth plane support you deepening your relationship with yourselves, going inward so that you can clear old lifetimes and all old memories of hardship. I want you to know that when you go forwards consistently on the earth, it is a sign that you have cleared enough. But then what will happen is something else will come up, and it is the right time to deal with it. What I want you to know is that when you feel that life does not go your way, it is always an old energy. It is always something that is coming up from within you to be cleared, as well as manifesting externally, but only because you are carrying it on the inside. And the reason I want to make this distinction is because in the past, life was different. There were many negative energies on earth that created chaos for people that they had to navigate their way through, even when they were in the light on all levels in themselves. But things have turned around now, and there is much more light on the planet. So when things don't go your way, look within, do clearings, and then see what happens. I want each and every one of you to know that this is a good time for making concrete decisions, deciding things that you really want, whether it is a new way of working, a new way of living, a new type of life. Make decisions because you are clearing all the karma of the past energetically, and you are not held back anymore by anything. Decide on your ideal life, and you can have it, and it will not take long either. But what will take time is for you to fully integrate the light within you so that your experience of life is light-hearted and clear and full of joy on an everyday level. This will take time, but what you want to have in your life can come fairly soon. The outer circumstances can arrive, the things you want, the way you want to live. It is the right time for physical things to start happening that fully support your spirit to be here. And then after this, you can keep going inwards to clear away obstructions to greater joy and peace and wellness. I want you to know that there are two things in life that affect how you feel. And one is the energy you carry, the energy you are carrying from the past, the trauma, the backlog of energy that you have incarnated with as well through past lives that comes into being in this life, the backlog of experiences, things that you have to sort out within yourself. And then the second thing is the external circumstances. And when the external circumstances are much better and brighter, there is more that comes up to be cleared because you are in need of being clearer in order to enjoy the circumstances you have. And through this, you start to raise your vibration even higher, raise your experience of life and the oneness there, and the joy and the bliss. I want you to know that every single one of you here will be going much deeper within. You will be creating more and more pathways of joy and bliss. You will be replacing your pain body with a different type of body, which will be all about pleasure, joy, oneness, blissful experiences. And you will start to find that you have an expanded range to enjoy life within. And you will look for experiences in life that give you more and more joy and pleasure, feelings of oneness. What I want you to know is that each and every one of you are working on this at the moment, and you will get there. And I want you to be patient, to keep going within, to keep expanding your range for creating joy in your life. And one way of doing this is to actively seek out within what brings you pleasure and joy. Ask yourself this question: what brings you the greatest happiness? And keep going deeper into this energy. And the more happiness you find, the more you will have to share with others. And through this, there will be a lot more harmony on earth. I also want you to know that for those of you who have had a hard life, who have not really had many sources of joy and pleasure, I want you to know that what will happen is that you will be brought the experiences you need in order to catch up with others. You will be brought more happiness. It will come to you. And so, as you intend to have more of this in your life, you will be connecting with people and places that bring you much more wellness and happiness. And very soon you will catch up with others. I want you to know that through this you will start to feel a part of life on all levels, feel a happiness within you, a sense that all is well. I also would like you to know that through this you will start to feel that there is a lot that you have to share with people, a lot more than you had before. I also would like you to know that sometimes there is such a thing as needing to take time out, time to really look at your life, look at everything that you have in it and what you want to change. And for some of you, I am guiding you to take time out, to look at your lives more closely, to not be in a rush to move forwards. I want you to know that wherever you are in this process is okay. I have more messages to give you, and that is there are many lifelines on earth at the moment. People who are able to support those who feel desperate and alone, who really need urgent help. And what I want you to know is that if you are not one of these lifelines, you do not need to do this job for others. I want you to be aware that people have many options nowadays, many places they can go to for support and wellness, and do not believe that you are the only one. And in this way, you are able to step back if you feel the need and focus on your own life. I am also saying this because I want you to be aware that there is such a thing as needing to really make decisions at the moment about what you want to do and what you don't. And if there is something that you don't really enjoy doing, you don't have to do it. I want you to know that in this new age, the primary factor of whether something is worth doing or not is whether it brings you happiness, wellness, and joy. And if it doesn't, you don't have to do it. I also want you to know that there is a lot to be said for pursuing joy and pleasure, because in this way, what you are doing is creating a sense inside your being that there is enough time and space for this. And what I want you to know is as you pursue experiences of joy, pleasure, oneness, bliss, you are filling yourself up with more light, but you are also sending out the message to the universe that there is time for this, that you have space within you for this. And what this creates is a different outer experience of life, where you are automatically attracting this more, but also repelling experiences that consume a lot of time and energy and give you nothing back in terms of goodness. What I want some of you to know, those of you who have had holes in you, where then you have attracted a lot of people who want you, need you, but there is nothing coming back. Experiences that deplete your energy, that take a lot from you, and then make you feel worse after, is that rather than focusing on trying to avoid people who consume energy, it is much better to focus on creating more joy in your life, filling your life up with experiences that give you a lot of pleasure, whatever these experiences are. Letting go of anything in you that holds you back from doing this. And I also want you to know that through this, you will automatically be able to grow on another level. You will embody more light and love and have more to give by doing less. For some of you, this is what you need at the moment. I have a few more messages. I want to talk about what is coming next. There are many people in the world in need at the moment, many people who need your help. But that does not mean that what you need to do is sacrifice yourself for others. But what I am guiding each one of you to do is to go within, to feel your part in this, what you can do to be of service, to look at what gives you a good feeling inside and do it. I am asking people to be of service at the moment to those who are in need, but I am saying do it in your own way. Do it in a way that brings you joy and pleasure, a sense that life is ultimately good. And if there is nothing you feel you can do or want to do, then you do not have to do anything. But what I would like you to know is that it is a part of many people's service to be a part of easing other people's suffering as and when is needed in a way that feels good to them. I want you to know that by doing this, there is a lot that you are doing for yourselves as well. You are clearing yourselves of the same energy that other people face, positions they may find themselves in. For some of you here, that you have had many lifetimes of being in regimes which are oppressive, restrictive, which take away people's rights for no reasons, make them feel like their lives are not worth living. And for those of you who have had many lives like this, helping others who are in the same position at the moment is something that brings a lot of healing and wellness to you, as well as to the people you are helping. I want you to know that there are two parts of healing, and one is to clear what you can, and another is to then assist others. And through this, you clear yourselves on deeper levels. So be aware of this. Be aware that this is what life is all about. It is about becoming clearer by engaging with life in a way you are comfortable with. I have a few more messages to give. One of them is that there are many people in the world at the moment who sometimes feel neglected because of their own inner feelings of neglect from lifetimes ago, including this one. What I want you to know about neglect is that it is an energy that affects many people. And when people feel neglected, what they tend to do is look inside and try to find a way forwards. But those people who are not very good at identifying that it is neglect try to go forwards without asking for help. They believe that they have to find the resources from themselves, do what they can to help themselves. And what happens then is that it becomes more compounded, this neglect. What I want all of you to know is that healing neglect is all about going within, seeing what is missing, acknowledging that what you need isn't there, and then asking for it to come in, rather than depending on yourself fully. I want you to know that self reliance is a very misunderstood concept. It is about going within, acknowledging what is there within, what is missing, what your traumas are, acknowledging what you are having to deal with, and then you can ask for what you need. So it is about taking responsibility for what is there and what is not there, but then asking and knowing that it will be brought to you through life. I want you to know that those of you who are used to fending for yourself will have to go deeper and find more of what you really need by acknowledging what is not there, acknowledging what is missing, and feeling the pain for a short time and then asking for what you need. I am saying this because as you do this, your life will bring you more and more of what you would like. I have a final message about this, and that is neglect and being shortchanged in life are two energies that go together. And when you often feel shortchanged, it is because of neglect. And as you go deeper, this will heal. I want you to know a few more things, and that is that life is changing, but some of you won't really experience much change for a while longer as you go deeper within. And those of you who do experience external changes, it is because you are ready for it. I want you to know that wherever you are is okay. The week ahead will be a mixture of many energies. It will be a mixture of very positive energy that will take you forwards, energy that has been created by people going deeper within, finding more light. And it will be a mixture of energy that will be quite turbulent, negativity that is in the ether, that you will have to go deeper within your being in order to transcend. I want you to know that when you will be on a positive flow, it will be very positive. But when it is not so positive, it will feel very difficult. I want you to focus on going deeper within and then finding new sources of pleasure and joy and going forwards in this way. I also would like you to focus on other things as well, such as using your time and energy to do things that you really enjoy and be creative. whether that is to make music or to do something else. And finally, I want you to know that life is changing for everyone, and this is a good thing. And as a result, there is going to be a lot of good energy in the near future. I want you to be prepared for this, and when it is the right time, you will notice how much positive energy there is in your life. And through this, you will all be a lot more creative, a lot more in the light on all levels. And through this, there will be deeper healing that happens on an everyday basis. I have no more messages, but I want you to know that everything I have given is relevant to all of you listening. And I also want you to know that life is really going to become a good experience for everyone who is on earth. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you for listening, everyone. And yeah, wishing you a lovely week ahead. Um, and yeah, and lots of love to all of you.